Alright, good morning. So, before we get into the application process, let me show you all how I separate to be able to do a 10-minute feature. Now, sometimes I usually do go over a 10-minute feature, and it impedes me from being able to upload. But let me show you how I separate each category to go into a 10-minute feature. Alright, so first we're going to start off with skincare. So I just put the skincare closer to me so that I know how to access, and I can access the skincare stuff properly. So that is the skincare right there. That's the first application. Now the next thing you're gonna need is a base application. So the base application you're gonna have are the primer, because this is the base application and this goes on last, right? You need the primer, and then you need the foundations. That's the base application, and this is a base application even though it's a setting spray. So you put skincare base application, and then after skincare base application, then we do the powder application. We have powder application that goes right there. Now when it comes to base application, this is lipsticks. This is the lipstick stuff right here. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I thought it was missing, but it's not. I was looking for this. Liquid blushes for me would go in base application. Lipsticks I go over here. Brows I usually do with base application because it is a liquid that needs to be set with a powder. So I do brows with liquid application. And then finally I have eyeshadow application over here, which means I have eyeshadow, eyeshadow primer, mascara, and that's a powder application. I have mascara and whatever else, and therefore with that I have all of the categories of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories of application. 5 categories of application, and these give me anywhere between 3 to 7 minutes to apply, up to 10 minutes of application depending on the product itself and depending on the tool and how I'm placing the application. So that's how I usually set up my area, and when I'm getting ready to procedure film, that's how I have it set up on my bed usually, is I have it set up in sections just like this, and that only took me literally 2 minutes to do. That only took me 2 minutes to set up and categorize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections with the lips. With that I need a lip liner, and that's it. And that completes everything. I need a lip liner. Do I need to sharpen this one? No, this one is good. It doesn't need to be sharpened. That lip liner doesn't need to be sharpened. So that's the 5 areas, the 5 bases of face completion. And yeah, sometimes I do add primer to the skincare, but they want the team that I'm working with, they want the primer in the base application. For their own purposes, they want the primer in the base. But if the kit is a lot smaller than this, I would normally add the face primer to that of the skincare application. But for today, It's only this, and for the skincare application, I'm still testing out not the Bioma, why am I saying that? I'm still testing out the Aura Facial Mist with the Fenty Beauty products because I've been looking for something to work with it pre-makeup application, because this one is after makeup application. It doesn't blend very well with before makeup application, so I've been looking for something that blends very well before makeup application, and this blends very well with powder before makeup application. So I want to test it with the Fenty Beauty foundation to see how well that sets before makeup. Alright, so that is basically the setup. Skincare, face application, powder, eyeshadow, eyes, and lips. That's it. And we're still at 8 minutes. We haven't reached 10 minutes yet. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the application process.